Alongside the Deputy Commissioner of the NHL, Bill Daly, Scott Moore, of course, the President of Broadcast for Rogers Communications. And the big topic of the day, really, when it comes all down to it, guys, is what's the takeaway for viewers? And Saturday has always been destination broadcasting for hockey fans. Scott, walk us through what a typical Saturday night will look like now.
Well, I think Saturday night just got a whole lot better. Hockey Night in Canada has been a tradition for 60 years, and we're thrilled to be partnering with the CBC to keep that tradition going. But you know, I have to admit, I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan. I live in Toronto. It's tough to get those Montreal Canadiens games living in Toronto because you have to find the CBC Montreal signal. Not everybody has that. So on a typical Saturday night, CBC might carry the Leaf game, City might carry the Montreal Canadiens game, Sportsnet might carry the Ottawa Senators game. If the Jets are playing, they might be on one of our channels, some US matchups. So you'll have a choice of anywhere between 5 and up to 10 different games on channels that most people already subscribe to.
And when you look at this deal, Bill, I mean, it is sort of overwhelming when you look at it at first glance with so many different moving parts and moving pieces. Did it need to be done with one broadcast entity to make everything simple and tidy, same tent with 4 Rogers poles?
Well, I think it makes the deal a better deal. I mean, it's really pooling all our assets, all our rights, and all of Rogers' assets and rights and platforms in a machine that will better distribute those assets and rights to our fans. You know, there's going to be more NHL content available to Canadian hockey fans than ever before in history, and we're really excited about the relationship.
The scourge of the fan for years, Scott Moore, has been the blackout. Does this now effectively end regional blackouts?
It doesn't totally end regional blackouts. Bill is better equipped to talk about the difference between regional rights and national rights, but we have the regional rights to the Canucks, the Oilers, the Flames, the Senators, and some Toronto Maple Leafs games. One of the deals that we were able to talk about is for Sportsnet to offer a slightly different center ice package. I call it right now Sportsnet Center Ice. That instead of maybe paying $16, $17 a month for all the NHL games, we'll be able to offer fans a package for maybe $5 or $6 a month that you can see all the Sportsnet regional games.
Right now, when you look at it, and this is how it's being positioned mainly as a TV deal, it's that type of broadcast deal, but this extends to 2025, 26. By the end of this deal, when you look at mobile and look at digital, how do you think we'll characterize this deal? What type of deal do you think this will end up being?
Well, I think it's a fan-centric deal because we'll be able to deliver hockey wherever the fans want to see it, whether that's on CBC, whether it's on Sportsnet, whether it's on an NHL app, whether it's on Google 3D glasses, whatever the technology is, we're going to be at the forefront delivering it the way consumers want to see it.
And Bill, alongside that comes not just new technologies, but new events as well. I mean, the Winter Classic has been a bonanza for the National Hockey League and its broadcast partners. They're talking Champions League type events, World Cup of Hockey. Does this now allow Rogers to partner with the NHL on creating these new events?
Yeah, the rights grant to Rogers is quite broad and actually includes all our existing events and all new events that may come along. So Rogers is going to partner with us on those events, get those events to the fans, and beyond that, they're going to create new programming our fans have never seen around the games, post-game shows, pre-game shows, lots of different bells and whistles that get more NHL content to the fans, and it's going to be very, very rich in content, and that's why it's so exciting.
And the big question of the day, how do you two gentlemen plan to celebrate when all of your media is done for the evening?
Well, we might have a beer. Bill's been known to have one. I've been known to have one.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that beer. Actually, Keith Pelly has invited me for some, but unfortunately tonight I have to get home.
Well, I thought we'd celebrate by going and getting our hair cut together.
Oh, you took care of that early, it seems. Day one of the new deal between Rogers and the NHL. Day one of a bunch of new possibilities.